think the thing about it is that BBH have been fantastic partners of ours in London. We've had a collaboration with BBH for nearly 21 years, so they are natural partners to ours. And I think that we have been looking to expand the business into the Far East. We have offices in London, we moved to New York and Los Angeles, so the natural thing for us to do is to move east. And BBH, this opportunity came up really as a partnership with BBH, and we couldn't think of better people to actually partner with, because we have this long-term relationship and it's built on trust and creative collaboration, so it makes a lot of sense. It's a bridgehead for a huge amount of other resources. Clearly what we're going to have is we'll have a dedicated pipe between here, London, New York and Los Angeles, and obviously time zones will help us quite a lot. So we will actually be able to punch way above our weight than you'd expect from a relatively small environment here. We'll be bringing all of the might of the mill really into this office. So without wanting to brag, obviously we did get an Oscar for Gladiator, and that was sorry, I shouldn't really know it, but that was obviously a highlight of our early film career. But what we've done more recently is we've moved into major long form television work, because it's a skill set that we've got, and it actually it's helped us develop very efficient ways of working. At a certain price point, it's making sure that we deliver very high quality, HD quality visual effects at a really competitive budget, and I think that probably is going to be very helpful for this market at the moment. But also I think that aside from that, the whole question of budgets, advertising is becoming more and more global, and I think that our clients themselves understand that they can buy really very good quality from an awful lot of places around the world. So even if you're in London, you're not unaffected by a certain price point. If it can be done in the Philippines cheaper, then our clients, Unilever or Reckitt or P&G or whoever, say, well, we can get that particular commercial finished at a certain price in a different location. You need to be able to match that, and we can do that. And I think that means that alongside streamlining our rendering and streamlining our processes that we've learned to have to do by long form work, it also means that we apply that and are able to then produce things at a certain price and very high quality. I understand what you're saying. I think that the old model was very much a linear supply chain with agency at the guardian obviously of the idea, etc., and looking after the brand. You then had production companies who would execute that idea at the bottom end of the food chain. You'd have post-production. I like to think of the mill not necessarily just as a post-production company. We are a content company, and we get involved in all aspects of that. And I think that where it is now, what the most interesting thing that's happening now is the way that on certain brands, and particularly on the digital side, we're finding that we're working directly with brand and directly with the agency creative team. So still the agency are still custodian of the idea, and I think that's essential. I think that's it might be the way it's been done for over 100 years, but it's a very, very, very good model, and I think that we have no interest in taking that over. But what we want to do is we want to work with the creative teams and expand the idea. And I think that because we have the experts, our clients, the brands, have realised also that you can work in a slightly different way, where you can work with the creative teams and the agency to actually develop a concept and an idea, but you can contract that directly also with a company like ourselves to help expand that idea and then execute the digital side of it, or any other aspect of content production. So it's it's a fledgling side of change, but it is something that's definitely happening. And I think that what it really the real example there is the fact that this business is in a state of flux, and a very exciting state of flux. It's not oh woe is me, what's happening, it's all doom and gloom. It's not actually. It's never been in a more healthy shape, I think that creatively it's an invigorating time. I think that price pressure makes you look very carefully at the way you create. And I think that, you know, it's precisely plays into exactly why we're here with BBH in Singapore, because I think what we help here is we help streamline the process, and it means that you get more, the production value that you actually see is better and better, because nothing is wasted. We're here, we can help the creative teams, and we can make sure that we maximise what you see on the screen rather than, you know, being wasted.